Hey guys, how you all are doing today? Happy Sunday to all of you and welcome back to my YouTube channel Cloud with Mohsin. So what we are going to do today is we will create an AMI, that is Amazon machine image, and copy that AMI. So that will be a demonstration that we will be performing. So let's get started. First of all, let's understand what is an AMI and then we will discuss about the further things. Okay, so you can click on services EC2. Once you are there on the EC2, that is compute service, what you can see is under images there are options like AMIs. So if I click on AMI, yeah, you can see you do not have an image in this region. Okay, and similarly if I click on AMI catalog, so this gives a little bit information about AMI. So AMI is nothing but it is a template, or you can see it is it contains the software configuration like operating system, application server, applications which are required to launch your instance. So basically what you can consider this one, say you want to launch a ready-made SQL instance, you don't have a time to launch an EC2 instance and install the SQL database onto that, or some other database, Oracle database or everything, or say there is some application you want for ready-made application. Okay, so the AMI contains all that is required for you to install or launch your EC2 instance. So as you can see under AMI catalog category, we have total 4 categories here. It's quick start AMIs, that is the AMI we used to run as part of our EC2 instance. You can see we can filter it accordingly with it will show the free tier only. If I click on this one, my AMIs contains the images or AMIs that created by me. So right now it's showing us no result were found because I do not have, and we will create it. AWS Marketplace AMIs. So I have already created a video in brief that explains what is AWS Marketplace, so you can check it out and you'll understand it in a better way. Here you can see I want to install a firewall, or say let's search SQL. Okay, if I search a SQL here, for SQL you can see it's showing me as total 999 results. Okay, so this is Microsoft SQL Server. All these results are for SQL Server based on our requirement. So we can select each of that, either of that, and based on that, say I want to install or launch a Microsoft Windows Server. So this is like the information will show it as Microsoft Windows Server 2019 with SQL Server 2017 standard. So you might be aware there are different versions of SQL, like standard, enterprise edition, like that. So based on our requirement we can use the ready-made AMI and we can select it and get started. So we can launch it as the way we used to run the normal EC2 instance, and everything follows the same. So you can check out my previous video on how to launch an EC2 instances on Windows or say Linux platform, so you can make use of that. Community AMIs is the AMIs published by anyone, like this contains some of the AMI. Right now I can see there are total 500 AMIs which are created by community and which are available for the use. Okay, so that is about it. Now let me go back to instances. You can see this is my web server. Okay, so this is not the simple. I had created a user script where it installed the HTTP service on that and created a simple message like this is a web server. You can see this is my server. Okay, and this is displaying that one. So the challenge with respect to copying AMI is, say now as you are aware, the compute or EC2 service is just specific to region. Okay, so what it means is, say my web server is running in the Mumbai region. Okay, and if I want to create an instance or exactly same instance in another region, so if say I click on say North Virginia, Now you can see no matching instance is found. Okay, so that clearly means EC2 is a region specific service. It is bound to a specific region. So if I want to create a similar web server in the North Virginia region, so what we need to do is we can say either whether two options. Say we can launch the instances here by using this option, then you provide the user script, and then it will be launched. But say I want it ready made, or I don't have I don't want to create a fresh instance, and I want to go for the ready made one. In that case, what I can do is I can create an image of that my web server in my Mumbai region, copy AMI from that region to North Virginia, and on top of that AMI I can use the same to launch the instance. Okay, and that instance, say when it will be launched, it will have exactly the same. It will also display the same message as this is a web server. Okay, so that is the what is the that's what we are going to do it today. So let me go back to my AP South one, and now we can start creating the image, that is AMI. And once that image has been created, we can see it under AMIs. That is let me select my EC2 instance, go to actions, go to image and templates, and first option is create image. Let me click on that. We can give any name. Let me give as my image, my web server image, so for example image. Description is optional. Okay, no root, no reboot enable. If we can enable it, then it will be no reboot, that will be enabled. Okay, now under instances volume, as you can see, so it has automatically picked up this because our EC2 instance is having only one volume. It has automatically picked it up. Okay, if we want, if had another volumes, we can add it here, and that will be also created as part of image. But right now we don't have another image, another volume. Hence this will be automatically picked up, the one that is default. Now you can see during the image creation process, Amazon EC2 creates snapshot of each of the above volume. Okay, so there will be a snapshot as well that will be created as part of this instance image creation process, that we will validate. Tags, we can there are options like tag image and snapshot together, and tag image and snapshot separately. So there are two options. I will leave it as a default. Okay, we can add the tag if you want, and as we discussed earlier, so we can add up to 50 more tags. Okay, so right now I'm not going to do that. I will simply click on create image. So image creation will get started, and you can see my source instance is not affected, it's still running. So image creation process doesn't affect the running EC2 instance. I can go to images and AMIs. Now you can see here it is, the image is getting created and status is pending. Okay, so soon it will turn from pending to available, and once that is available, what we can do is we will create a copy of that image, and from Mumbai region we will select the destination as the North Virginia region, so that we can launch the same EC2 instance, that is same web server, in the North Virginia as well. So let's wait for a couple of minutes unless this is available. Yeah, so in the meanwhile, let's explore more about AMI catalogs. So you can see my AMIs. Now, earlier it was showing as there was not found, but now my web server image is showing. Okay, so this is specific. You can see owner and user. The owner will be your AWS account ID, that will reflect here, publish, date, everything. You can see a description about here. So you can check it out, and you can also explore this option. Okay, it's still in pending state. Let's give it couple of more minutes. So in the meanwhile you can see the other options here. See, this is the snapshot, and snapshot where we can see it under below elastic block store under snapshots. We can see this snapshot that has been created. You can see the timestamp, and this is available. Okay, and encryption is not encrypted, so we can select whether we want it as an encrypted or non-encrypted one. Say if it is non-encrypted, so if the source is not encrypted, then it will be not encrypted. Okay, so by default it will. Otherwise we can select the encryption one. So it will use the KMS, that is key management store, and from that you can just select different keys to encrypt that. Okay, so yeah, now you can see the status has been changed from pending to available. So what will be the next step will be, I need to go to actions and copy AMI. Let the name be web server image, and this is description is it's automatically added here. Now the destination region is a copy of the original AMI will be created in the destination region. Okay, so we need to create this AMI, copy of this AMI in the North Virginia region. So let me select North Virginia region here. Okay, if we want to copy the tags, it includes your user defined AMI tags, then copying the AMI, then we can select this option, this one say encrypt EBS snapshots of AMI copy. We can encrypt that as well while creating the AMI copy. Say if I select this one, it will show me the KMS key, key management services key. Okay, so it has automatically the default key that has been picked up. You can see this is the default key that protects my RDS database volumes when no other key is defined. Okay, account ID is again the account ID of my AWS and other things, KMS ID, KMS ARN, etc. And we can click on copy AMI. So for now, for the demo purpose, I don't want to use the encryption. Let it be like not encrypted one, and I will click on copy AMI. Now AMI copy operation for this AMI, this is there will be AMI ID for each AMI that has been initiated. In order to validate it, here it is showing it can take few minutes for the AMI to be copied. You can check the progress of the operation in the AMI table in US East Virginia, that is North Virginia. So let's move to let's switch to North Virginia region. Now you can see our AMI ID and the status is pending. So copy AMI job is in progress right now, and after few minutes the status will change from pending to available. Okay, that will happen in a while. So let's wait for a couple of minutes, and once that this image is available, what we can do is we can go to instances. Once say this image is available, we can launch EC2 instance. Here say we can give the name like my web server 2, something like that, and here there option my AMIs, you can click on my AMI owned by me. Okay, and you can this can be selected. Once this is available, you can select this one. So right now it's still getting is in the pending state. Once this is available, we can select this and we can click on and proceed with the launch instances. Okay, So this is the way that we can create exactly the replica or copy of the same instance that is running in a one region to the different region. So there may be use cases like that, like you want your applications or your say for example web servers to be running in a different region. So in that case you can check this out and you can use the copy AMI option. So let's see whether AMI copy has been completed. Yeah, now you can see the status is available. Okay, let us create an EC2 instance based on this one. Let me go to instances again, select launch instances. My screen is stuck. Yeah, now it is fine. Let's go to my AMIs since we need to create the same AMI with the same image. Okay, you can select this one, my web server image, that is the that we had selected. This has been selected, and rest of the things are fine. We can verify. We will need to add the rules in the HTTP rule for HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, and I can directly click on launch instances. Okay, keep here something that I missed. Instance state is pending and status check is not yet reflected. Okay, so let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that we can see once instance is available and status checks are passed. You can see status checks is getting initialized and it will be passed. There will be two checks, as you will be aware. One is instance status checks, another is system status checks. Both needs to be passed. Okay, so that we can it will be confirmed by AWS, like the instance is healthy, the backend EC2 backend VMware host is everything is fine. So that will take a couple of let's give a couple of minutes. Still getting initialized. Let's try to copy. So this is our EC2 instance of North Virginia, and this is again, this has become a web server as it copied everything and based on that image that we just created, and this is the exactly the same replica. So you can see this 35.154.108.93 or EC2 instance in the Mumbai region. This is, say for example, web server, and now the EC2 instance in the North Virginia is also the same because we created the image, and that image, that is AMI, has been copied, and we use the same AMI to launch the EC2 new EC2 instance in the North Virginia. Okay. So once you are done, what you can do is you can go to AMIs, and first of all you can select it and click on Deregister AMI. Okay. You can see after you deregister an AMI, you can't use it to launch new instances. Okay. Another thing is the snapshots are not automatically deleted when you deregister. So when we are going to deregister, that is delete this AMI, the associated snapshots will not be getting deleted automatically. So we have to delete it. Okay. You can see this is the snapshot ID. I can click on Deregister AMI. Now my image, that is AMI, has been deleted. I can go to snapshots. You can see there are two snapshots here. So we can select the snapshot and click on actions and delete snapshot. Here it will ask, you can type delete, and you can see the snapshots are successfully deleted. Okay. Similarly, we can switch back to Mumbai region. So first of all, let me go to AMIs, select AMI, actions, and deregister AMI. Deregister. Similarly, snapshots, because if you keep it running, you will incur some charges from AWS. So it's better just check on under the snapshots, and you can delete the snapshots. Okay. Okay. Also ensure you are deleting your EC2 instances once you have explored or did this hands-on practice of copy AMI operation. So friends, that's for it today. I hope you got the idea like what is an AMI. So AMI is nothing but it is a template, and the template contains everything like operating system, some applications or software that we have installed on that EC2 instance, and based on that we can create a new EC2 instances. Okay, so we just seen, so you can see it as a baseline. On basis of that you can launch the new EC2 instances. So in order to, because is elastic compute cloud, that is EC2 is a region specific service, so in order to create a same instance copy, so the shortest or the simplest way that what we can do is we can choose to use the same AMI. So how you can do the AMI is, first of all, from the EC2 instance, just select the EC2 instance, go to actions, then under image and template you can click on create image. That will create an AMI, and once that AMI has been created, we can simply copy it to the desired region. And once we go there, so while doing this, say if we want an encrypted version or encrypted volume, EBS volume, we can choose the same, and that encrypted or what are the options we have selected, on basis of that we can go to that particular region. In this case we explore about in the North Virginia region, and we use the same AMI that we have launched in the Asia Pacific's AP Southward. So that is for it, that's for it today friends, and I hope you got the point. Okay, so please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Cloud with Mohsin, and that will be really appreciated if you comment or like, share and subscribe to my channel. So take care. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.